Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Libra. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for the October monthly reading for Libra. I appreciate the patience that you guys have given me. It's been a weird start to October. I lost my dog at the beginning of the month, and he was really sick, and I had him for 13 years. So you won't hear the tapping anymore in any of the videos. But it is my birthday month, and mine's at the end of the month. And it's funny because for many of you guys following the channel, you know that even though I'm a super Scorpio, I have a lot of Libra placements in my chart. So also, if any of you are wanting to leave a donation for the dog or a coffee for my birthday, that's people have been asking. All of the information is in the description below this video. Also, shout out to Capadonna from Wu-Tang Clan. And this merch is by NAR Designs Apparel. So I've got all of their information in the description below this video as well. I was getting tongue-tied. This is like my new favorite shirt. I absolutely love it. So, super great guys too. Oh my gosh. End of September, I ended up connecting with those guys out here in Vegas, and they're like, they're family. Wu-Tang forever, right? Wonderful. So anyway, we'll get into it. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards together, Libra, it's called Paint by the Paper Kites. This is one of the most beautiful songs in the world. I absolutely love it. So I wrote down a bunch of lyrics. I only eat to fill me up. I only sleep to rest. I need a love just like you gave. I haven't found it yet. Maybe we'd marry and we'd work out fine, but in some other time. And we are happy when I'm walking that line. It's just all in my mind. That's so Libra. I paint the ceiling so that nobody knows. I cover it slow. It's like you never even met me before. How little I show. So, this is somebody who is in love with somebody from their past that gave them a lot of really great love. And it's like they're in their head about this relationship. It's like they're constantly seeking out that same type of love, that same type of person. Not understanding that it's not existent. It's only existent with that person. So then they're daydreaming about, maybe some other time or somewhere in the future, when I'm walking that line, when I'm basically saying when I'm interested in it. But how little they show, but also how little they know. Because, the other person could move on with their life and then they're SOL on their dream, right? But it's like you've never even met me before. How little I show. It's, because this person doesn't show it. They don't show their emotions. Very Libra energy. Not saying you guys aren't emotional creatures or anything, but you are air sign energy. So it's a lot of thinking, communication, facts, logic, wisdom. It's not, unless you have a lot of water in your chart, it's not a lot of emotion. Okay. So that's what we had for the song. Let's pull an oracle. This is The Secrets of the Witch by Lucy Cavendish. We have higher peace, power, protection, prosperity for the greater good for Libra, please, for October 20, that's too many. It's too many. October 2024, still too many. Just one. It's like Libra has a lot of messages this month. We are still in Libra season. Happy birthday, by the way, Libra. You guys, really? Could we just get one, please? Spirits. Happy birthday. Happy anniversary of life. Drop your birthday in the comments below. And if any of this resonates throughout the reading, okay, we're taking this one because it's the only one that fell face up. If any of this resonates throughout the reading, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. To all of my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the little bell, notification bell. That way you get notified of all of my upcoming content. So the card that fell is Banishing Salt. Witches use salt to banish invasive, intrusive energies. The witch sprinkles salt in a circle about your home, on your windowsills, and between the cracks, keeping it and all who dwell there safe and content. So yeah, salt has been widely used in the practice of witchcraft and many religions and belief systems as a protection mineral. So you put it around your home, at the doorways, the windowsills, around your bed, things like that. All right, protection circle. So, for those of you who have also followed the channel for a while, you guys know that at the end of every single year, I do a prediction reading for all the full moons of the upcoming year. And then I journal the cards that I pull for each full moon. The full moon this month is on Thursday, October 17th. And it's the full Hunter's Moon in Aries, fire sign energy. It occurs at 7:26 a.m. And then it'll move later on in the day into Taurus. So the theme of this full moon is having the courage to heal. And I feel like that has a strong resonance with that song even. It's like somebody who's waiting to heal, like waiting to live his life, do his things, and then, he imagines himself with this person, in the future, if they're still around, right? So anyway, the energy going into this reading is the Four of Pentacles. Somebody who's been holding on to their money, saving their coins, saving their money, spending wisely, trying not to hold on too tight. When you hold on to something too tightly, it tends to slip away. But it's spending and saving wisely. This is my take it to the bank card. Let's get 4 cards for Libra, please. What's 4 cards for Libra? So the first card that we pulled for the full moon on the 17th is the Seven of Spades. It's a clouds card, and it means silver lining. Libra energy right out the door at the Five of Swords. But it means silver lining, and it's card number 25. So the 25th or the 7th could be significant. Okay, then we have the Hermit, Five of Swords, then the Hermit. Then for the crystal card, I pulled Banded Aragonite. So if you have Banded Aragonite, use that this month, but it stands for life purpose. So for many of us during the month of October, we're discovering, exploring, inspiring others for their life purpose. And then the next card we pulled is the Three of Pentacles. It stands for partnership, working together, usually for money reasons. Also, raspberries could be significant this month. The next card was from the I Ching of Love. It's card number 16, Fervor. And that word means intense or passionate energy or feelings. And so I feel like, whether this is intense, passionate feelings towards your life purpose, or maybe it's a relationship or a person or something like that, you're going to have deep fervor for whatever it is that you're in love with. One more card, please, for Libra. The next card that we pulled was from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle, and it's the first quarter moon in Scorpio. The card stands for release your blocks. Okay. So it's release your blocks, and that could be blocks of any kind. It could be chakra, chakra blockages. It could be blockages of money, blockages in relationships, attitudes or whatever towards relationships. You're going to be releasing that, detaching from your old belief patterns, and opening your mind up to newer things towards the end of the month, towards Scorpio season. And what's interesting about that, because, that's the first quarter moon in Scorpio, the next card was Transformation, card number 53. Somebody could be 53 years old. somebody could be 35 years old if you switched around, but also 1953 or the sports number 53 could be significant. But transformation in the tarot deck is actually the death card, which is Scorpio energy. So I really think that whether you're dealing with a Scorpio or you have it somewhere strong in your chart, or you just could be dealing with, the Scorpio, it's some like major transformation in the Scorpio season. That's what I see, Libra. And with you being a next door neighbor, right, to the Scorpio sign, I feel like you're going to feel strong resonance with this. So then the next card we pulled was Mugwort Intuition. It's the High Priestess card. And she is, not only is she the tarot card reader of the Zodiac, so you could be watching a lot of tarot. Obviously, you're here on my channel, but you could even be a tarot reader yourself. But this is about using your intuition, using discernment, trusting your gut, and really not relying on other people's opinions and judgments. You're making the decisions for yourself. And then last but not least, card number 12. 12 could be significant somewhere. Success. Success, that's true, belongs to me. Success with honor and integrity. So the best success is that which you win with honor and integrity. That's the best kind of karma to get. And so, with no further ado, let's clarify these cards. Actually, let's go through them real quick. So we have the Five of Swords. In the past, recent past, this is my bittersweet victory. This is like somebody was ruthless. It's like, when I say bittersweet victory, it's like, you may be fighting friends and family for some type of recognition, reward, place. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like competition. It's some type of competition. Maybe you placed yourself in competition with others. Maybe they didn't even know they were being competed with. But it's like somebody wins, right? But at what cost? What cost was it? Did you lose all your friends? Did you lose all your lovers because you were trying to beat them at some kind of unspoken game? That's what I'm feeling from this card. Whether this is you or another person, but this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy with the Five of Swords. So, present, we've got somebody who's spying with this Hermit energy, but not only are they spying and like looking for answers, they're looking for answers from within. So this could be somebody who went hermit, hermit mode. But all this means is that they're seeking higher spiritual ascension. They're facing their demons, doing their shadow work. That's what the Hermit energy is all about. But there also could be like deep esoteric studies, or things that they find online that help them make decisions and which direction that they want to move forward. Now, speaking of moving forward, we've got the Chariot. This is Cancer energy, water sign energy. This has to do with feelings. Something has been found out and it makes somebody want to move fast. And this is like physically, like this could be representative of like a car, actual travel, going overseas, moving quickly from point A to point B. This could be a situation, happening quickly. It's like the Chariot, like getting on a chariot, this could have something to do with a car. Then we have the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is not my favorite energy if it's dealing with like a romance or romantic energy. But if it's like business, career, finance, this isn't terrible. It just kind of depends on what it's in relation to. So the Knight of Wands is somebody who's like very in and out energy. Somebody here for a good time, not for a long time. But if it's like related towards work, it's like a salesperson who's in, out. It's like a traveling salesman, They're out there, they make the sale, they come back, put a star on the board, get back out there, do it again. Right? Very happy-go-lucky. Now, in relationships, that's like you're friends with benefits. It's like you're, here for a good time, not for a long time energy. I think I said that, but which is fine for some people, if that's okay. Short-term relationships or one-night stands and things like that. But for others, for somebody who's looking for a long-term relationship, That's not the type of energy somebody wants. Okay, then underneath the deck we've got Judgment. Somebody's judging a King of Wands, a very attractive type of energy. Also, could be somebody very good at business as well. And Nine of Pentacles, they're very independent, very wealthy. They may be established with, with a house, a home, security, but this also could be somebody's soulmate. Because then we have the Sun card, happiest card in the deck behind that, and the, are you kidding me? World card behind that. There's been heartbreak in the past, and someone's been put on timeout and has been suspended in thinking about this for a long time, trying to figure out how to have a new start after a Ten of Swords ending. There's Wheel of Fortune. Somebody wants to return. That's what I'm seeing. This is just the underlying energy, okay? So now let's clarify. Let's clarify. What do we have for Libra, please, for clarification? Month of October 2024. Underneath the deck, dang, Seven of Swords. So this is Aquarius energy, but still air sign. Guard against deceit and concealment. This could be the other person, or dare I say this could be you. Okay, maybe somebody sees you this way, as deceptive, dishonest, somebody who okay, so the card is all about investigation, mastery, discovery, and willpower, but it's also about dishonesty, betrayal, strategy, tactics, trickery, and low self-esteem. Yeah, because for somebody to be this low and to do manipulative things, they have to have low self-esteem, right? And this is the energy that I was picking up earlier, like somebody competing with another. There was somebody competing with another and almost being mischievous and deceitful because they thought that they were better than the other person or that they needed to prove something to the other person. So they were just mean. That's really ugly energy. I hope this isn't you, Libra. Take it as it resonates. I am only the messenger. I'm not here to drag anybody. Okay, what's the Five of Swords? What's the Five of Swords for Libra? Okay, yeah, it was somebody's wish fulfillment to take everything, to have a victory. But again, like I said earlier, at what cost? Because the Nine of Cups can also be a card of greed. Everything has turned out well, enjoy your success, but at what cost? You could be extremely greedy. What's the Hermit? What's the Hermit? Thank you. King of Wands. I saw it underneath the deck over there. So, yeah, it's this King of Wands who's in Hermit energy right now. So it's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. It doesn't have to be. This could be a single bachelor, right, who has a lot of suitors or is good at business, right? That's usually King of Wands energy. He's very confident. He's visionary, successful, all about expansion, power, will, courage, leadership. But it's also the energy of the unexpected conflict and movement. So it's this King of Wands energy. It could be any sign, right? But he's in hermit mode right now. He's not feeling so confident. He's trying to figure out what to do, what move to make, how to proceed. What is the Chariot for Libra, please? What is the Chariot? Oh, 2 cards fell. So I'll take them both. Yeah, okay, so interesting. So we've got somebody's moving from Five of Pentacles energy to the World energy. Life is hard right now. Look around. Help is at hand. Somebody's feeling very insecure. Maybe dealing with hardships or poverty or loss of money or possessions or position. toil, harness, need, lack of resources. The world, everything you've worked for is coming together. So I'm getting a couple things as I was reading this. Very Saturnian. It's Saturn energy. So there could have been somebody that did this to another person in the past. Like they would try to win at all costs. And everything that they won, that they thought that they had gotten their wish fulfillment for, is like it was good for the short term. But now it's like everything that they took from the other person is now coming back on them. Because that's like the world. It's like a cycle, right? Now, for others of you, there could be really quick, swift change coming from a Five of Pentacles energy, and now a new cycle is about to begin with the world. And somebody could be seeing this. This could be you or it could be another person, right? But somebody could be seeing this because the world is all about community, optimism, joy, groups, and growth, right? It's about accomplishment and success and completion. Somebody is moving forward and another person sees this. And it may be happening quickly. What's this Knight of Wands energy for Libra? So Page of Swords. Take your time to think before you act. So it's restless, energetic, talkative, eager, curious, and aggressive energy. It's air swords energy, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And there's a need to balance priorities when making decisions. Spirit's advice is being careful about being too quick to act on something. Somebody may want to jump in and take action because they see somebody else progressing quickly. They see somebody else coming out of the cold and starting a new cycle in life. And so somebody's watching this, but Spirit is saying, take your time to think before you act. Don't be too aggressive. Because underneath the deck, clarifying the Judgment card, is the Seven of Wands. This is Leo energy, fire energy. There may be challenges ahead. You can face them. So it's like there's going to be a judgment made on what needs to be decided. What is it that you're going to have to, you may have to compete. It could be a challenge or a struggle. I always look at the Seven of Wands also as alignment. It's like defending your morals, ethics, values, beliefs, goals, things like that. But there's going to be a judgment made. And when the Judgment card, that's like either you're making the judgment or somebody's making the judgment on you. There could even be an actual judgment. Somebody's like watching it happen. Somebody could have to defend themselves. Yeah, somebody could have to come back and fight, and that's where this aggressive energy comes from. They may have to defend themselves or fight for something from the past. Everybody's storylines are different. There could be an actual legal situation going on where somebody is like fighting or defending themselves, fighting for themselves or defending themselves from something in the past. But for others of you, this could be somebody going back to someone from the past and like fighting for them, fighting to have them by their side. Like that song that we were talking about, My Nose is Itching, this is how I know I'm onto something. It's like that song. Somebody's like realizing like that's the person that I've always, wanted to have that love with. I've not found that love again, and that's what I want. Maybe when I'm ready, I'll have that. This is somebody going back and saying, I want that. But Spirit is saying, take your time to think before you act. Because is that really what you want? Or are you going to be able to handle it once you have it? There may be challenges ahead, but you can face them. Okay, underneath the deck, we've got Pumpkin, number 30. So, uncaging the spirit within thou, the fertile power you hold, to taste your buttery velvet upon tongue is a gift that I shall cherish each day that comes. So, the pumpkin card, number 30. Interesting. Top of the deck, witch, number 43. That's so funny. I'm about to have my 43rd birthday, and everybody's like, you're a witch. And I'm like, yeah, a woman in total control of herself. That's exactly what it is. So, number 43, grab hold. Allow the dwelling, fire within belly, awaken all that is. A mere glimpse, a delicate pull at the very roots, living in the alchemy of self. Love that. So, let's see. We're going to read pumpkin, and then we're going to read witch. Okay. Pumpkin, keywords, protection, fertility, and prosperity. Pumpkins have been a tradition for Siway for hundreds and hundreds of years. Jack-o'-lanterns were carved to scare away the ghosts and goblins that were said to roam the streets on Siway. That's Halloween. So carving jack-o'-lanterns originally began with a variety of root vegetables from turnips to potatoes. Pumpkins became the preferred method for the abundance of space for carving, and there is plenty left over to fashion into dinner and desserts, even drinks. The pumpkin is more than a scare tool for the witch, however. It is a symbol of protection, fertility, and abundance. The pumpkin represents the power of the womb, so it's no surprise that its color corresponds with the color of the sacral chakra, and its size is a symbol of prosperity and having enough to go around. You have pulled pumpkin today because you are protected and safe from harm. There is a presence around you keeping the scary things away from your front door. You can rest easy knowing that your back is guarded. This card can also mean taking some steps to keep negative people out of your life. You may need to reduce the amount of time you spend in some relationships or set some firm boundaries. Doing so will allow you to put your energy where it is needed most. It's awesome. The number 43. Witch. Keywords, wisdom and alchemy. Pumpkin is like my favorite thing in the world. Okay, hello, beloved witch. You are the center of this card. Your energy, your strength, your wisdom. A witch taps into the healing powers of the earth and the wisdom of the powers that be, as well as the energy within us all. A witch can move energy to create any life of choice. A witch knows how to see signs in everything around her. A witch uses her potions and spells to give healing and hope to all who seek her guidance, using her gifts for the good of all to heal and to nourish. When the witch appears, believe that you are wiser than you know, and the thousands of years of wisdom from the wise, ancient ones are available to you now. If you are finding your path to magic, this card is a confirmation that you should continue to explore your craft. If you are an experienced witch, know that it's time to dig even deeper, perhaps step up as a priestess and start your own coven. This message is even stronger if you've pulled the healer card, which we didn't, but regardless. And men can be witches too. So, let's see what else we got. I love that. That's my age. And it's the witch card. I didn't even know that about this deck until I saw that. Like I said, I've got a lot of Libra placements, so I really like how that fell out. And to know that I'm protected in the way of the pumpkin. As are you, Libra. I love that. Make sure that you also check out the other readings for your other signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus. If you know what your chart, all the signs in your chart, check out those corresponding readings. If you don't know what's in your chart, I also do charts too, so check that out. I've got all of that information in the description below this video. Might change the prices on my charts though. Alright, underneath the deck we have cloves, gossip. There could have been a lot of gossip about a situation or a person that you're dealing with. It could be about you too. There could have been a lot of gossip like surrounding you or a situation. Lord, do I know, right? But use cloves. Cloves help conceal and keep away slander and gossip and all of that. I like to sprinkle cloves like in my coffee in the morning as it's brewing. It's delicious. Also, cloves are great, in pumpkin pie and things like that. You can stick them in oranges. They make great ornaments and makes the air smell really nice. Okay, speaking of witches, then we've got witch hazel, sensitivity. So this card really does talk about, being sensitive, being able to pick up on, energetic feeling and universal cues, the esoteric mysteries. You may be into magic. We're going to read this. We're already at 30 minutes. Okay. Cloves, gossip, idle chit-chat, dish the dirt, untrue rumors spread and hurt. Burn me in order to prevent gossip, slander, and detriment. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. Whispers behind your back or a hushed silence when you enter a room indicates that you are the topic of conversation. While there's no harm to having a good old chin wag with friends, bad-mouthing someone's private business should be avoided. You're no stranger to juicy gossip yourself. He said this and she said that. It's just tittle-tattle. My antibacterial properties are powerful enough to wash any gossip monger's mouth out. Be watchful of who you share intimate details with and play your cards close to your chest at this time. It's vital to keep your reputation in high regard, and so I will assist in purifying and raising your vibration to protect you from any smear campaigns. Burn me with a red candle to put a stop to any gossip that is affecting you now or to prevent and protect you from slander in the future. So somebody could be, I know this sounds silly, but somebody could be worried about gossip with another person. And it's like, use some cloves and like that worry is going to dissipate because there's probably a lot there that you don't need to worry about. What's witch hazel, sensitivity? Let's look at that. I'm one witch who's invited in. I'll banish spots and soothe your skin. Divining twigs draw up emotion. Heart now healed with magic potion. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. A sensitive witch is often troubled, emotionally that is. When you wear your heart on your sleeve, you become an open book of shadows, and that can land you in sticky situations. As you focus more on your magical work, you will find that your intuition heightens, as does your sensitivity. Merely avoiding those who make you sore, as well as those who would rather see you with a blemished reputation, does not serve a sensitive soul such as yourself. Rich in tannins, my powerful antioxidants cast smoothing, healing spells on most dermatological issues and banish the dark circles under your eyes, as well as troublesome emotions and negativity when used in an herbal elixir. So instead of becoming thick-skinned, allow me, as nature's astringent, to relieve you of any irritation or pains in the backside as you learn to appreciate and hone your empathetic nature. I love witch hazel. I use it every single day on my skin. It makes a fantastic antiseptic but also toner. But yeah, it's great. It's absolutely great. It's great for tightening pores and maintaining skin's natural pH balance. So yeah, somebody could be really sensitive to the gossip that has been going on. Somebody could be really sensitive to like somebody slandering a person, calling her a witch, in a derogatory form or sense, right? Witches aren't bad. There are bad witches, just like cops aren't bad, but there are bad cops, right? Same thing. It's like the Wizard of Oz. Are you a good witch or a bad witch? Last but not least, for Libra. Underneath the deck, number 40, Axis Mundi, crux. It's the crux. It's like we're coming to like an alignment of some sort, like a pivotal point. And then we have number 10, Analia of the Sea, emotions. Wow. Okay, so I was saying at the very beginning of this, like, Libras by general sense are not very emotional people. But then we've got Analia of the Sea. It's like very watery energy. And I feel like this is somebody who is having an overflowing amount of emotions now, like realizing, coming to the crux, coming to a huge pinnacle, a huge point, an axis point, with their emotions. They're realizing what it is that they want, what it is that they love, what it is. Oh man, what am I looking for? This is cool. Somebody is realizing, like, it's all building up to this point. Okay. Axis Mundi, Crux. As the cosmic world soul, Hecate spans the three realms of the earth, sea, and sky. She herself can be viewed as a world tree symbol, and we can traverse the realms and search for answers. Hecate is the fulcrum of each world. She is the bridge, the doorway, and the key. Before we can act, we must consider what is at the core of our situation. Through her immense power, Hecate provides us with a means to explore and access things beyond our current sense of perception. So this is exploring the other realms, looking into magic, looking into witchcraft, opening your mind to other forms of thought patterns and belief systems and things like that. What's number 10? So Analia of the Sea, emotions. Analia's cleansing waters can help you heal from trauma and clear out the emotional baggage. Surrender anything that does not serve you to the depths and do not look back. Work with this oceanic aspect through dreams, guided meditation, and intuition, exploring the untapped depths of your psyche. Beneath the tranquil surface of the ocean lies the tumultuous depths of feeling and emotion. Analia is both free-flowing and crushing despair. Don't be afraid to get wet. Take a deep breath and dive into feeling. So I feel like this is for somebody who has, up until now, shut off their emotions, shut off their feelings, really tried to avoid them for a very long time, and now they're a very sensitive person and they're ready to open up. It's going to be like a wave of emotion, and they may be exploring religion and spirituality, and that's the key. That's what's opening this all up, right? And now somebody's rushing back to somebody from their past because, just like the song, it's like they've not found what they were looking for. Now they know what it is that they were missing the entire time. It could be this witch. Somebody could be a witch. They could be a sensitive witch. You could be sensitive. But to banish any of those negative emotions or energies, any of the negative toxic thoughts, use banishing salt. Remember that. It's beautiful. So that's what I have for you this week, Libra. If any of this resonates, brings you clarity, insight, or answers, make sure to drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. As you know, it's Together We Grow. I always enjoy giving these readings and sharing this time and energy with you. I look forward to doing other readings in the very near future. Check out all your readings on the channel. And I hope you guys have a happy October. I will see you guys on the flip side. If you're interested in a personal, all of my information is in the description below. But I will see you guys later. Have a great one. Peace.